help.
In Nanaimo, on the end of the island, there was $7 million in funding that they were offered for a homeless shelter. They lost the funding because they could not make up a decision on where they wanted to put the homeless shelter, and now all those people, their well-being is being completely ignored, and they're sleeping in bushes. They've been pushed aside, and then once they were told that they could camp in one place, the fire chief came in and told them they can't camp there anymore. So I definitely feel that the government helps me because I'm a working class citizen, but at the same time they absolutely do not help others at some points. So it kind of depends on, I guess, almost like a privilege standpoint.
We are still involved in a couple of wars throughout the world, as far as I understand. Not involved in a major war. They could start bringing down the taxes a little bit, maybe spend a little less on the army and everything, and spend a little more on the people.
I run premium or supreme, so it's hard. And I just went to Okanagan, and the price there is $123. Here it's what, $149, $150, whatever, to get the mileage out of it.
Absolutely. I feel like the government, they make sure that they are putting high taxes on everything from gas to BC Hydro to, even just if you want to smoke a pack of cigarettes. I just heard it went up by 27 cents. Them doing their best to make profit off anything that you find enjoyable. They definitely limit where your money gets to go. Governments too. I definitely don't feel that they need to be more involved. No. I feel like they have a certain role where absolutely we need things like road systems. We need things like BC Hydro is a very essential service. We need like an insurance company. All these things are necessary, but at the same time, they don't need to be as controlled and limited. And I feel that if you build, even just to do construction on your home, you have to get the government's yes or no. So it's, even though it's your property and you pay for that house and you own that house, you're not allowed to make a change to it unless they say yes or no.
Not at all. They're not. We get no help from the government. We should be able to get more doctors. I don't understand why that seems to be an issue. Even if it's not open to everyone, there should be something set aside for somebody who is in dire straits with a certain income, anything below a certain income, and funding for that.
I have no idea. Does it affect us? Company that picks up our garbage, they just shove the compost into the same bin as the garbage, so it's mixed up anyway.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I guess the one thing that we're very lucky to have in Canada and BC is our medical, but at the same time, MSP fees, now I heard that there's changes that are happening to that, but before, for example, my mother ended up owing thousands of dollars to medical because of just being on a low income bracket at one point, and then suddenly you get it that you were low income, or that you changed over. So I definitely feel that they affect your medical ability, and if you don't have medical through the government, you can't take advantage of something like an ambulance ride without being sent a big bill. You can't take advantage of, and if you're from, say, out of town, and you end up having to go to a doctor, that's a big bill again. So BC is, in Canada, I should say, we have very good medical, but I mean, it's still very limited for some people. Definitely feel that in certain ways they're out there to protect me, and that they do help my well-being, but at the same time, I think that they do cause it to be hard for some people.
I despise the tax on the gas, but I also understand why the tax is on the gas. So I understand why the taxes are. Honestly, I think that the taxes haven't been made during wartime to help pay for the war. I think it's about time that they start lowering the taxes rather than raising the taxes, since we're not really involved in a huge